Hello dear students, I am PK Jadhav. Today we are going to see part 3, Glimpses of India. Tea from Assam. As you know, tea is the most favorite beverage of Indian people. It is said around 70 to 80% people like tea. It's a refreshing beverage. Today we are going to study tea from Assam. Please keep textbook with you. Ready, my dear students? Let's start. Here Pranjal, a youngster from Assam, is Rajveer classmate at school. Pranjal, a youngster from Assam, is Rajveer classmate at school. Belong to Delhi. Pranjal's father is the manager of tea garden in Upper Assam. Assam is known for tea garden because of that humid climate. Not humid, moist actually. And Pranjal has invited Rajveer to visit his home during the summer vacation. Yes, now Rajveer, a guest for Pranjal, and they are going to Pranjal's house, we can say, our residence. Chai garam, please keep textbook with you. Chai garam, garam chai, a vendor called out in a high-pitched voice. It's usual scene as you know while traveling in train. A vendor means sailor came, chai garam, garam chai. He came up to their window and asked, Sir, chai saab? Chai saab? Give us 2 cups, Pranjal said. Now, as you know, Pranjal is host now. They sip the steaming hot liquid. They enjoy that hot liquid. Almost everyone in their compartment was drinking tea too. Everyone, I told you, 70 to 80%. Sorry. So, do you know that over 80 crore cups of tea are drunk every day throughout the world, Rajveer said. Rajveer has knowledge about everything, he told. Do you know over 80 crore cups of tea are drunk every day in the world? Oh, Pranjal said. Tea is really a popular one. Tea really is popular, very popular. The train pulled out of the train. Now the journey began. Pranjal buried his nose in his detective book again. As you know, Pranjal is actually like book, and she was reading that detective book. Rajveer too was an ardent fan of detective stories. Ardent means very great. Rajveer liked detective stories very much. But at the moment, he was keener on looking at the beautiful scenery. Actually, his greatest interest was detective stories. But the pleasant scenery attracted him. So he dropped his book and looking at beautiful scenery. Here keener means curious. Simple topic, my dear. It was green everywhere. Rajveer had never seen so much greenery before. Such a greenery he had never seen earlier. Then the soft green paddy field gave way to tea bushes. Earlier there were paddy leaves, rice, and he started tea bushes now. Yes, next one. It was a magnificent, means wonderful view. Against the backdrop of densely wooded hills, a sea of tea bushes stretched as far as eyes could see. There were complete tea bushes were there. To the limit of the eyesight, they could see only tea bushes. Dwarfing the tiny tea, short. Dwarfing means short, tiny tea plants were tall, sturdy shade trees. Actually, tea plants are short, as you know. Well, tall, sturdy shade trees. Actually, the leaves are small, as you know, but the trees are very strong. Sturdy one. Amidst the orderly rows of bushes, busily moved doll-like figure. And among the orderly, they were in order. Order, all the trees are planted in order. And busily moved doll-like figure. They were looking like small dolls. They were properly arranged, as you know. The tea plantation is arranged in a row, in a line, in a very disciplined manner. And it was a pleasant scene seen by, Rajveer. Correct? So, my dear, this is the first page where we come to know that Pranjal is from Assam. Rajveer, her classmate. Yes, and Pranjal invited. Pranjal's father is actually a manager at tea garden in Assam, and Pranjal has invited Rajveer to visit. Here Pranjal is a boy, sorry, and now Pranjal is host, and of course guest is Rajveer, and Pranjal has invited Rajveer to visit his home during the summer vacation. Let's see now the train journey. They are on train now, and they are enchanted with the wonderful scene. Outside the window, total greenery everywhere, and it was really a magnificent, pleasant scene for everyone, and they are enjoying. Especially, Rajveer is very excited to see this greenery. Correct? Now, next page number 95. Please keep textbook with you. In the distance was an ugly building with smoke billowing out of tall chimneys. There was one ugly, not ugly, because of black of that smoke chimney, and smoke billowing out of the tall chimneys. Smoke was coming out from tall chimneys. Hey, a tea garden! Rajveer cried excitedly. As you know, Rajveer is new. He said, "Oh, tea garden." Pranjal, who had been born and brought up on a plantation, didn't share Rajveer's excitement. The scene was usual for her. For him actually, sorry, again her, no, him. And he didn't take interest because it was routine. Tea garden was routine as his father was manager. Oh, this is a country now, he said. Now this is a tea country, a tea kingdom. Assam has the largest concentration of plantation in the world. Oh, what a knowledge. Assam claims the largest concentration of plantation in the world. You will see enough garden to last you a lifetime. Yes, so here you will find lot of such kind of garden here. I have been reading as much as I could about tea, Rajveer said. As you know, he likes books very much, and he told that I read a lot. No one really knows who discovered tea, but there are some legends. As you know, he was a great book lover. He knew about the birth of tea. Legend means stories. Pranjal asked, what legend? Well, he told, there is one about Chinese emperor who always boiled water before drinking. There was Chinese emperor. He used to drink boiled water. One day a few leaves of the twigs means small branch, burning under the pot fell into the water, giving delicious flavor. One day he was boiling water and some leaves of the twigs, a few leaves of the twigs, under the pot fell into water, they drop into water, water color was changed and there was delicious flower. It is said they were tea leaves, and from then it was discovered that they are tea leaves which change the color of the water and bring delicious flavor to water. Oh, this is one, legend. There was Chinese emperor who used to drink boiled water. One day while boiling, some leaves drop into water, fell into water, color was changed, flavor was delicious, and from that time tea was invented or maybe came to existence. It is the first legend. Tell me another. Scoff Pranjal. Pranjal said, please, what is the next legend? We have an Indian legend too. Bodhidharma, an ancient Buddhist ascetic or monk, cut off his eyelid because he felt sleepy during meditation. Oh, second legend. Rajveer is telling. Because as you know, Rajveer has a great knowledge because of reading books. He told the first legend of Chinese emperor. Accidentally leaves fell and tea was invented. Now second legend is about Indian Bodhidharma. He was Buddhist monk. My dear, he cut off his eyelids because he felt sleepy during meditation. Oh, Bapre. He cut off his eyelid because of sleep. He was sleepy. 10 tea plants grew out of the eyelids. After all, it's a legend. 10 tea plants grew out of the eyelids. Indian legend says, from that eyelid, 10 tea plants came to existence. The leaves of this plant, when put in hot water and drunk, banish sleep. when the leaves of this plant, these plants were originated from that eyelid, when they put in hot water, it banished sleep, means it stopped sleep. Interesting. So these were the two legends. One is from China, one is from India. After all, these are legends. Believe it or not, that is the reader's choice. Tea was first drunk in China, Rajveer again said. Rajveer had a great knowledge really. Firstly, tea was drunk in China as far as 2700 BC, means before Christ, as you know. 2700 before Christ, it was first drunk in China. In fact, words such as chai, chini are from Chinese. Interesting. Chai and chini are from Chinese only. Tea came to Europe only in 16th century and was drunk more as medicine than a beverage. My dear student, we are studying history of tea. Firstly, they have given two legends. One is from China, one is from India, Bodhidharma. And they were telling about existence of tea. Firstly, it was drunk in China 2700 BC. After that, in European countries 16. But European country people drank tea as a medicine, not as a beverage or hot drink. Such a great information was given by Pranjul or Rajveer? Rajveer. Correct. The train clattered into Mariani Junction. It came into junction with a sound. Clatter means sound. The boy collected their luggage and pushed their way to the crowded platform. Now they came to the crowded platform. They pick up their luggage. Pranjul parents were waiting for them. As you know, Pranjul and parents were the host now. They were waiting for him. Now Rajveer is the guest. Soon they were driving towards Dekkibari, the tea garden managed by Pranjul's father. They went to Dekkibari. Pranjul's father was manager of the tea estate. An hour later, the car veered sharply up the main road. The car was moving up the main road. They crossed a cattle bridge. There was a small bridge. No, not so, means, as you know, like our tar road or maybe cement road. It was cattle bridge and entered Dekkibari tea estate. At last, the car came to Dekkibari tea estate. Correct? On both sides of the gravel road, gravel means sandstone road. On both sides of the gravel road were acre upon acre of tea bushes. Only in the mid there was a small sandstone road. Both sides there were tea bushes, tea gardens, all neatly prone to the same height. Their height was same, left also, right also. The tea garden height was same. Prune means cut. Groups of tea pluckers with bamboo basket on their back, wearing plastic apron, were plucking the newly sprouted leaves. They were plucking that tea leaves. You might have seen, especially ladies, basket on their back. They pluck out the tea leaves and throw in the basket. Correct? You may have seen the scene everywhere. Groups of tea plucker with bamboo basket on their back, wearing plastic apron means dress, to plastic apron to save from that sometime rain also, were plucking the newly sprouted leaves. They were taking the newly sprouted leaves. They pluck and throw at the back in that basket. It's a common scene. Correct? So my dear, this is the page number 95. Here we studied. Pranjul invited Rajveer at his place. Rajveer in the train. Rajveer told about the origin of tea. He told two legends. One is from China and one is from India about tea origin, and also how tea came to Europe. And lastly, Pranjul's parent came to just greet them, and they came to Pranjul's house now, moving through that tea garden. Correct? Now we are moving to page number 96, a small page. I hope that you must have understood, a simple one. Please come to page number 96. Page number 96. Pranjul's father slowed down to allow a tractor pulling a trailer load of tea leaves to pass. Now they were in car, and he slowed down the car speed because tractor was coming with a load of tea leaves. Might be it was bringing tea leaves. This is the second flush or sprouting period, isn't it, Mr. Barua? Rajveer asked. Rajveer, as you know, he had great knowledge. This is the second sprouting period. It lasts from May to July and yield the best tea. What a knowledge actually Rajveer possesses. So he told that his father, Pranjal's father, this might be the second sprouting period and it lasts from May to July and develops best tea. You seem to have done your homework before coming, Pranjal's father said in surprise. Pranjal's father was surprised. What a great knowledge, Rajveer. Because Rajveer read about this duration of sprouting. And he was surprised to know from Rajveer. After all, it was it was because of great reading by Rajveer. Correct? Yes, Mr. Barua, he said. So his father said, very good. You have great knowledge. Yes, Mr. Barua, but I hope to learn much more while I am here. Now he expected that I should learn more because what I read, that was bookish knowledge. Now he was getting practical knowledge. And here, my dear, the story finish. You may call it incomplete because the story has not given what exactly Rajveer or Pranjal had seen after. But story stops over here. They came to Mr. Barua's, means Pranjal's house. And the next part may not be given here. We are limited to up to here. I am sure, my dear, you must have understood about this topic. A simple topic without any complication. Correct? So, thanks a lot. I am sure these three topics belonging to Glimpse of India must be understood by you. Thank you. Take care. And once again, I am thankful for watching this video. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.